there's been lots of reports coming out about the Bengals supposedly, their jerseys have been leaked. And as you see on the screen here, the Joe Burrow jersey, and there's also a black one as well. So, Blake, what are your thoughts on the Bengals supposedly leaked jerseys?
Well, I'm not too sure if they're real yet. I haven't really looked into it much. I literally just saw them a little bit ago, but I think from what I've seen, they look like really nice. They're gonna look bad when they're like on a hanger. They're like the sales version of the jersey. They're a little bigger. I think when they get like the player version of the jersey and they're on the players, they're gonna look a lot better. I think that people are just kind of looking at them and like giving their reaction, which is fine. But I think when they actually get the right sizes on the players and everything, they're gonna look really nice. I like them a lot.
Yeah, that was kind of my reaction too. Honestly, I just saw them about half an hour or so ago. I was outside, playing some basketball. My friend sent it to me. I was really surprised that it was leaked because, something like this they've been hyping it up for months. You did not think it was going to be leaked at all. And to me, I agree what you said. At first, I was really bummed out about it. There's the orange and here's the black here. And I am still – I did think it would be better than this, but at the same time, I agree what you said because once you put them on the players, I think it'll be a little bit different because the stripes, they're going to be on their, shoulder pads, and I think it's going to make, so much different when the shoulder pads, on the player. But, like, when a fan wears this jersey and if a player wears this jersey, I think it's completely different because if you have, like a fan wear jersey like this, to me, like this is the type of jersey it seems like my mom can make with a Cricut in like 10 minutes. But at the same time, if you put it on the player with the shoulder pads and the stripes on it, I think it could be pretty cool. And I kind of have a mixed reaction. Like, I don't think it's great. I don't think it's absolutely horrible. But at the same time, I still kind of think they could have done a little bit better by this.
Yeah, I think they probably could have done better if those were them. I do like the style though. I think that I kind of like how they got the stripes now. They look a little plain, but I mean, I think when you have a helmet like the Bengals do, I think it's okay to have jerseys just a little more plain, just to kind of go with the helmets. But I think I like that they don't have the panel on the side. I never really was a fan of that. I don't really know what they could do to make it more you know different. I guess I like the stripes. I like the numbers. The numbers are fine with me. I guess maybe you could have that leaping tiger that everybody wants more of, just somewhere in there to give it a little more something. But I think that they got the right idea, and if those are the final ones, I think that like I said, when they get on the players, they'll look a little better, and uh, maybe in different lighting, the colors will look a little bit different too. So I think they got the right idea. If those are them, I just think they look pretty bad right now. I will say that, but I think when it's all said and done, they look a lot better.
Yeah, it's also one of those things like people love to overreact when they first see something. Like if you like see a game, you see a player, they have a really good game or something like that. They overreact about it, and especially in sports, there's always overreactions in sports. It seems like every single day, and I think this is kind of one of them too. Also, to me, I am super super intrigued. I don't know if we're going to change like the color rush. I don't know if that's been released or not. Like if planning on it, the color rush jerseys of all our jerseys we have, that's personally my favorite. I don't know if we'll change that. If we do, I hope we don't like screw it up because I mean that's hands down my favorite. I really hope like if we do a color rush, it's going to look a lot better than this because the color rush, they're supposed to be really like cool looking jersey. If it's like this, then I would probably get a lot more upset about the jerseys and the leaked jerseys.
Yeah, I think I saw something that was like the color rush jerseys are they're I don't know if they're done, but they won't be the same. So maybe a different like style with these new jerseys that are all white. I'm not really sure how that would look. Probably black number, black stripes. So I think they could look cool. They'd have to do some changes. But I think, like you said about people's reactions, like overreactions. When the Rams came out with their new jerseys last year, I hated them. I thought they were some of the ugliest in the league. And now maybe an unpopular opinion, but they're probably in my top 5 favorite jerseys in the whole NFL. Like I love the Rams jerseys now, but like first glance, first look, I didn't really like them, and that was when they weren't leaked. Like they came out looking on the players, everything. I think so when they come out with these, on the players, I think people have maybe a little bit different perspective, and I think even if people don't like them at first, they'll eventually warm up to them because like that's happened to me with like a lot of different team jerseys. The Rams are like a really good example because now I love their jerseys, and it's about a year later.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be really interesting. It's not even a guarantee that these are like the
Yeah.
official jerseys, but I would say they probably are. Something else, and it makes really, really interesting is that I mean, you see Burrow, you see Sam Hubbard. Those players are both under contract. To me,
Mm-hmm.
why is there an AJ Green jersey? Like, I'm not saying we're going to re-sign him just because we see a supposed elite jersey, but to me, that's just kind of like something interesting. That's going to get lots of people talking about if Green were signed or not. But I mean, this is going to be really, really interesting. Even if these are the actual jerseys or not.
Yeah, the only thing I could really think of was so when they're making like these mock-ups for these jerseys, because these aren't probably the final product, they're probably just the uh, an example or something like that. And I think that maybe if they have AJ Green, they probably just took like some of the probably I don't know 5 or 10 top selling Bengals players jerseys and just kind of made those. So that's kind of why I think AJ would be in there because he's always been probably at the top for sales among Bengals jerseys. But it also could be the other reason. I don't know, and I don't have any information about that. I don't know if it were my guess, it would be that AJ's gone. But that could be a hint that maybe they plan on keeping him. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but that's definitely something to keep an eye on. Now, I'm still definitely thinking that he's probably going to be gone, but it could be something could change, I guess.